Welcome back. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to create tabs on this index page. This tab will hold the login form for user, the sign up form for user, and the admin login form. Also, we could include another tab which is going to be the active tab, so that whenever a user visits this page, that will be the tab that will be displayed. Now, to add the tabs, we go to our page. The first thing we need to do, we need to add a div with class container. So that container will be the element that will hold all of our other elements in the body tag. To do so, we use div.container. So we have a div element with class container. Now there are different Bootstrap classes for tabs. In this case, we are going to be using the nav tabs class created in Bootstrap. To do that, we create an unordered list with different list elements. So we create an unordered list. Then inside the unordered list, we give it a class of nav, and also we add another class called nav tabs. So we are already starting to create our nav tabs. Now the next thing to do is we add list elements inside the unordered list. So we say the list element. We can either add a button inside the list elements, or we add an anchor link. We can add an anchor link by just typing A and press. We type A and press the tab key. Now we need to add two things inside this anchor link. The first thing to add is what we call the data toggle. The data toggle is possible as a result of the bootstrap.min.js that we added in the header tag. So the data toggle allows this to know that, okay, we are creating a tab that can move as a toggled element. So we create this and give it the name of tab. Then the next thing we need to add like the href, which is going to be like the link to the page. So here we're going to add what we call the index. So whenever we click on the index tab, whatever we have under the index tab will be displayed, and this will be showed in the address bar. Then here we can type index. So to do this for other tabs, the login, the sign up, and the admin, we just copy this, then paste it to save time. So we change this to login. We change this to sign up. Also, we change this to admin. Also, we should not forget to change the href. We can call this admin. We can call this sign up, and we can call this login. We should note that we can also use buttons. So if we use buttons, instead of using this href, we're just going to add an ID, but every other thing will remain the same. The data toggle will still remain as tab, but instead of using an href, we use an ID. So we've created this. The next thing now is to get access to each of these elements, and then display the contents peculiar to this element, to each element. To do that, we create another div and we give it a class. So we create another div we can give it a class of tab content. So give it a class of tab content. Mind you, all these classes are from Bootstrap. So we've created a div with class tab content. Then the next thing we need to do, we need to start adding different divs that will hold the contents of each of these list elements. So for the first one, which is the index, we create a div with an ID of index. Now this index is the same as the one you have here. With this, we are having access to this link here. Then also we give it another class, and this time the class is going to be tab pane, class tab pane. Then we can add a fade in to it, so that once the tab index is clicked, once this appears, it's going to appear faded in. Then we can, inside of it, we can just leave it at the moment empty. Then we can as well copy so we just change this to login. Can remove the fading from this. We change this to sign up, and also we change this to admin. Now we could just type something in it. Index login sign up admin. We save. Now we open our browser and we refresh. When we refresh, we see the different tabs. We have 4 tabs. Now if you click on the index, you see the content of the index. When you click on the login, you see the content of the login. When you click sign up, same. And when you click on the admin, you see the content of the admin page. So with this, we have successfully created the tabs. The next thing that we will need to do is to add the contents of each of these tabs. But we are going to start working with the sign up contents.